Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mediak podcast, episode 29. This week we are talking about Godzilla versus Kong, and sometimes I call it the other way around, but who gives a crap anyway? We get the premise of the movie. Jack, how was your last week?
Uh, Pretty good. It was Easter, of course. So that's what I've been
No, no,
doing
no, no, no.
Easterly things.
What you've been doing is playing with your new mouse.
I haven't playing with any mouse. I had a oh fuck, what was I don't even remember the model number, but I did have a Corsair mouse. It was wired, and it was just in comparison. I bought a Steel Series. Oh shit, the box is in the trash. If anybody really cares, they probably know me and can text me. But Um, it's wireless and the clicks are so fucking nice. I even put little tiny weights on the side, so now it's weighted perfectly. It's great.
I bet that matters. I promise. I promise you that I am trying to comprehend. Personally, not that I don't care, I just don't really relate because I don't understand computer stuff as much.
Yeah.
I'll get
I don't
into it
know.
more whenever I move into my apartment next year.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
I have a whole lot of like specific preferences when it comes to like gaming and computer peripherals. Like I only want a certain keyboard,
Not
I
when it
only
comes to
want a
games, though. You
certain
play some
mouse.
garbage games sometimes.
Hey,
Continue.
hey, hey. Oh wait, what did you say? I
I said,
wasn't paying attention.
what? You just
I
knew
was
automatically that I was trying to offend you, though.
I mean just in the tone of your voice.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I was saying that you play garbage games, which is kind of like
Oh, yeah, I
normal.
do have some pretty garbage games
You
installed on my
download
computer. So,
literally anything. If it
well, I
grabs
mean,
your
if
eye in
it's
the
enough,
slightest, you're like, hey, why not?
yeah. I bought Saints Row 3 and 4.
I played 4 whenever I was young. It was fun.
Yeah, 4 is fine, but it keeps crashing and like it fucking breaks my computer. It's great because like I'll
Yeah, we
open
love
it,
that.
it'll randomly crash, and then I can't click out of it.
Wonderful.
So I had to choke out my computer.
just
That's
start
what we
working
use.
again. Oh, we
It's
love
the
to see it.
term we use.
Choke out. I directed my first short film this last week. That's it, I guess. Yeah, I know. I'm really proud. Hey, this is a
I'm
big
glad.
step. I'm only
Oh,
19 and I'm starting this at least in class. I know a lot of people started before me, but hey, this is a big step for me.
yeah.
You
I'm
know
pretty
how
glad. That sounds
oh
like fun.
yeah, it's a my final for my project. I mean, from my one class. It's pretty cool. I'm excited about it.
What was it like about? What'd you do?
So, okay, I'm not a script writer. Okay. So
Oh,
just keep
well,
that in mind.
so you also
I
wrote
wrote
the
the
script.
script. We had to write,
Oh, jeez.
produce, and direct it. So I
Oh my
wrote the script.
gosh.
Um, it's really stupid, but I kind of did that on purpose. I tried to make the actors be super dramatic and act like it's super serious, and I did a like just a very serious action scene over a bagel, and it's called the
That's pretty
Bagel
good.
Brawl.
I like that.
Thank you. It opens up with them just kind of like, I mean, one of them just kind of chilling, looking at his bagel, all happy like, and then the other one walks in and reaches for the bagel, and then they get into like a conflict and they continue from there. It's really stupid, but I think it's kind of funny.
That's pretty funny. I
Thank
like
you.
that.
This pretty funny.
Do you have if will you get it on like an MP3?
Yeah, no, I have like we only had 30 minutes in the studio, so I have like a
Oh my god.
25-minute uh just of all of the takes, and it's super funny because the way that I like to do things is I like to just get all of the actors done in one go. So like there's a oh, Jeremiah Trust's girlfriend, Jenna, she was in it. I did all of her takes in one go. And then the next actor came because we were only allowed to have one person on the green screen at once because of COVID. So I did
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of
yeah.
Jenna's lines, and then I did all of Tyler's lines, and then I did all of Robert's lines. And it made sense to me because I knew the whole script, but literally every other person other than the actors was so confused, and they would come up to me and be like, dude, that's gonna be one fun puzzle to put together because they were
Yeah.
really because like they heard only half of the lines going at a time, so they just didn't know what the conversations were like. And for me, I thought that was the most effective way to get it done in the time that I had. But other people kind of were like, that's a little weird. But we'll see how it turns out. If it turns out good, then I'll be like, hey, that's my style. If it turns out pretty bad, I might have to rethink how I do things, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just have to
And
see. But if you do put it together, we might be able to. We should put it
I
on
have
our
to put it together.
Instagram.
I have to turn it in.
Okay. Well, and if you save it to like an MP3 or
I'll upload it on the YouTube channel.
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then that works too. Maybe we'll put it. I'll. Okay.
Just put the
Either we'll
audio on
post it.
Spotify, so it's
Either
just
we
really confusing.
yeah. Either we post it or we'll put it in the link tree. So keep an eye out for that. When do you think we'll have it up, Zach?
Um, I could probably edit it this week, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because I don't wanna. I could do it next week.
Sure.
Well, it's mainly because like
I
I'm
don't
really
care.
busy
Just
with papers right now because we only have 2 or 3 weeks left of our first year of college, so my teachers were like, here, have all the papers. I
oh
actually
yeah
I actually forgot about a paper. Uh,
yeah.
well, no, that's fine. But then yesterday morning when I woke up and I saw an email from my teacher and he goes, I just wanted to check in and see how you guys' papers are doing for Tuesday. And I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. And that was what I was writing before this. So if I'm not as happy and chipper as usual, it's definitely because of that. And not that my teacher's a bad teacher; he's a great teacher, but I don't like papers.
Yeah. I don't think anybody does.
No one likes papers. Actually, I had one good. I talked about it multiple times. But I wrote a paper on Black Clover, and I actually really enjoyed that one.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
This we've been talking for like 15 minutes. Do you want to hop into Godzilla vs King Kong movie?
Yes.
All right. I just want to say I'm not critical of this movie in the slightest because of the fact that I don't really give a shit about the plot of the movie, and
Yeah,
I don't
neither
think.
do I.
Yeah, exactly. And I think anyone who's coming into this movie with a critical mind kind of
You're
is watching
wrong.
it for the wrong. Yeah, they're just wrong
Yeah.
in my opinion because they're watching
That's
it
what I
for
was
the
about to
wrong
say.
reason. Like
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I do think the movie could have been like 30 minutes shorter because we didn't need to see all the like we saw a lot of human shit. We didn't need to see that much human
Yeah.
shit. But
Yeah.
holy fuck, this movie's fun. This was the most fun I've
Yeah,
had in
it's
a
fun.
movie in a very long time. At least a new movie. I have fun in rewatches of some things like the Marvel movies, but holy shit, I had so much fun in this. I was sitting there. I couldn't go see the movie because of time. Like I couldn't go to the theaters to see it. But I was sitting. That's also funny. I'm writing a paper on how hybrid movie releases is killing the movie industry, but I also willingly did not go see this in theaters and I watched it on HBO Max. But that is not the point.
Yes.
I was sitting there in my chair watching the movie, like having a great time, and I thought to myself, God, I wish I saw this in theaters. And I still wish I definitely could go back and see it in theaters. I don't think it'll be the same though, because holy shit, it was fucking fun. And I want to
Yeah.
hear all like the bass boosted shit. And
Oh yeah,
holy fuck.
exactly.
Yeah, it's awesome, and they
And it
didn't.
really adds to like the size of things.
Oh, I agree. Everyone's in Hong Kong is dead. Like that. I know they were like the city's evacuated, but there's no way they evacuated that fast for
No.
Godzilla and King Kong to just literally decimate the whole city.
Yeah. No, I don't really buy that.
Yeah, neither do I. But holy shit, this movie looks amazing. Like some of the
Yeah.
CGI is a little like towards
The
the
only
end, like
time I thought anything was noticeably bad was the when King Kong jumped on the boat. I don't know, it's a weird
oh
like
yeah, I
thing
think I
that's
know
stuck
what
in the
you
back of
mean.
my head.
Wait, was it whenever he
It
jumped
kind of
off
looked
the boat in
a little
that
yeah, I
very
think so.
superhero looking jump? I
Yeah.
thought that was so funny
That
that they
looked a
had
little
that.
goofy. I
Yeah,
was like, "Oh, that's kind of silly," but I wasn't like
they had
mad
like the
at
little
it.
slow mo. I wasn't. I was actually giggling at that because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they did this.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing that one of these movies can do is take itself too seriously, and I don't think that this
Exactly.
movie does that. And I'm very happy that it doesn't do that because it's so fucking like the premise of the movie in general is so fucking weird. So if you try to
Yeah,
make it
it's
not
weird.
weird, then it makes it weirder. They literally had
Yeah.
if you look at the previous Godzilla movie, it was just like kind of relatively within reason technology, but now we have like flying spaceships and time portals to a
Yeah.
different reality.
It was a real quick
It
jump.
it was a real quick jump, but like I honestly don't even care because holy shit, once you get halfway through this movie and you get into the fighting in Hong Kong, it is so enjoyable. Like I one of they did a little character design switch for Godzilla. They made him like permanently that blue glowing color, and I thought that was sick, and I really liked that. Even though his original form looked kind of cool, as someone who has watched the other like live action like rubber suit Godzilla movies,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
movie was
growing up with that.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This movie is like legitimately amazing from the mind of that stuff. Like specifically, I don't know why I got this weird flashback, but in the original Godzilla versus King Kong movie, there was like a little scene where King Kong shoves a tree into the mouth of Godzilla, and I got like a flashback of that whenever King Kong did that with his axe to Godzilla, and I was like, holy shit! Wow, I did not. It,
Yeah.
it was so fucking fun, and I saw Mecha Godzilla, and I like not screamed, but I was like, yo, getting really
Yeah,
excited at
right.
that shit.
I
Oh my
kind of
god,
heard some like murmurs of that happening. I was kind of hoping because he's like the perfect,
villain, yeah,
like, yeah,
that'd be awesome. It was awesome. Because
yeah.
like we
I think,
let's be honest here, no one expected them to die, like Godzilla or King Kong.
yeah, seriously.
So like this is this is like the Marvel version of Batman versus Superman,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
a
think
good way to put that.
it was done very well. Like that little meme I sent you right before we started going.
Yeah, yeah,
But I also really liked that scene too because it did show who the winner was, and it was kind of making me very unhappy at the beginning of the movie whenever they kind of really made it seem like Kong was going to be the one to kill Godzilla because they really tried to force Kong as like the protagonist of this movie, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
And that
100%.
one girl goes, Kong doesn't kneel to anyone. And then he kneels at the end, and I'm happy about that. I think it would have not made sense if Godzilla lost because of the fucking sheer power of Godzilla, you know?
Yeah, seriously. He's just so fucking overpowered.
Yeah,
There's no reason why.
exactly. His little fucking
Uh,
laser beams. They had to give him
yeah,
the axe. And oh my god, I was like fucking screaming whenever he put the axe into the axe shaped hole.
yeah.
It was so funny. And I know it wasn't supposed to be funny, but holy shit, I was
Yeah.
laughing so hard. And then
I don't know. There's so much silly shit.
Godzilla with his fire. He blew a hole through the fucking center of the planet for King Kong to jump into and climb out. That was
Like, what the fuck, dude?
it was the dumbest, awesomest thing on the fucking
Yeah,
planet.
yeah.
I was just sitting there the entire like. This is by no means a bad movie, but there's a lot of fucking really far-reaching shit in this film.
Yeah.
But it kind of builds to how fun it is. Like I don't think
Including
this
casting Millie Bobby Brown.
and having her do nothing. She like I think that if they completely cut Millie Bobby Brown's like all of her scenes, this movie would not change.
No.
Ugh. There's this one
So
part that
silly.
felt really forced towards the end of the movie, and I know why it feels forced, and I know why they put it into the movie, but it didn't need to be in the movie. Where the one kid from Deadpool 2, he was like, "I can hack into the software and shut down Mechagodzilla."
That's where it was from.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he did that. Like they purposely had him say that and had him go in and try and then fail. And the reason why they did that was to show that they tried to shut down Godzilla and they couldn't because they didn't. I'm guessing that they were like, "Oh, people are gonna be like, why didn't they shut it
Yeah,
down
right.
manually?"
Yeah.
They definitely had that in there specifically so that. But they also thought about it too seriously, in that opinion. I don't think
Right.
anyone in
That's
any
what,
situation is gonna be like, "Well, this could have ended. We couldn't have had this
yeah.
awesome, cool fight." Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
Yeah,
again,
what's wrong with you at that point?
yeah, we could have cut
Just
all of
enjoy the movie.
exactly. Again, critics, fuck you. This movie is really fun. It's so fun.
Yeah,
Please go
it's
watch it
just so silly. I don't
in
know.
theaters.
I feel like anybody who grew up watching like the classic Power Rangers and King Kong and
Yeah.
Godzilla and all that should know like that A, Godzilla should win. B, like fucking what are you so worried about? And I think at that point you're like kind of as a director and producer and anybody in this movie, you have kind of a cheat code to make a shitty movie that everybody's gonna love. Like
Yeah,
it's just
honestly.
a win. You
Have you
can't
seen
go
the very
wrong with
first
making
Godzilla
pizza.
movie?
No.
Okay, the very first one, in my opinion, is probably the best one, mainly because they don't really give a shit, and we don't really get much people in it. We mainly just get Godzilla, and then the like I think Japanese government or Chinese government trying to destroy him, and that's basically all the movie is. And it's
Oh,
fun, specifically from that point of view. And I think this might be contender for number two because even though they have the human aspect in this movie, it's so stupid that you really just don't need to pay attention and then just tune in whenever they have Godzilla versus King Kong, or just turn your lizard brain on at the very beginning and then
Yeah,
just sit there
yeah,
and have fun the
exactly.
entire movie. Because this is a
And they
really
have
enjoyable
like a
movie. Huh?
yeah, and they have good perspective and they have good like I don't know.
Action.
They
And
add to it appropriately. Like when what's her face is like, did he just talk when he
yeah.
signs for a home? Like,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I guess he can do that now.
And introducing the girl that like I guess we're supposed to assume that Kong learned the entire sign language by looking at the girl and her foster mother talk a little bit, which
Yeah,
obviously is completely like how, but like
yeah.
you're not supposed to think about it that hard. That's the point of the movie. Well, not the
She
point of the
also
movie.
very much reminds me of the I don't know if you saw the movie, like that old movie with Mothra and all of like there's three girls riding Mothra.
Mm. I got a vague memory of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And they fucking like talk to Mothra and shit, and they're like the main protagonist that helps everybody. Yeah, it's like that deal. That's the vibes that I got. And that made me happy because I was like, "Oh, remember that
Yeah, yeah.
shitty
No, I know, I
movie?"
get that exactly because like the almost the entire fight was me going, "Yo, I remember that," and I got
Yeah,
this really odd, not odd. I think it's completely justified. Just amount of enjoyment out of the Dragon Ball Z energy beam struggle that Godzilla had with Mecha Godzilla. That was
yeah,
so very fun because that just was like, "That's my childhood right there."
yeah,
Godzilla
yeah.
and Dragon Ball. Let's go. Oh, it was so fun. God, like, okay, me and you were very obviously like uh what's the word for it? I guess technical with how we like movies. But I think this shows that even the technical fan base can just have a fucking fun movie. We need more
Yeah.
movies like this. Not those like not those stupid comedy movies like Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2, but stuff like this that you can actually have fun with. Because as stupid as those comedies are, they're not exactly fun or funny. This is both fun and sometimes funny. Not exactly on purpose funny, but it's funny. I don't know
Yeah.
if that made sense.
It's sort of I don't know.
I don't know. Pure enjoyment. Because I was just trying to think of like comparing it to other movies that are made for quote unquote pure enjoyment, which is those really, really stupid, cheesy comedy films, which we actually haven't seen many in the last couple of years, but that also might be because of COVID and stuff like that. But we'll see. I don't know. I really hope they stop making that. I'm excited for Free Guy. I don't know why that came into my head because I was just thinking of comedy movies and then Free Guy came into head. Ron
Oh,
Reynolds
interesting.
really doesn't act any different from himself, but like that's like the charm. that was really quick.
Ah,
What?
that's
What are you
so
judging
funny
at me
that you
for? I'm
brought
just kind of like
ah,
really stupid. I kind of want to watch this movie again. Monkey
yeah,
versus
I don't
Lizard
know.
Man.
I'd like to go in theaters to
Me
see
too.
it.
I would love to.
I talked to my family about it too because they saw it and they loved it.
My mom kind of watched it, and I described it to her as fun, and she goes, "Yeah, it was fun," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, it's fun."
Yeah. Okay.
I
I
want to go
mean,
see it in theaters. Are you home right now?
I was home for the
Mm,
weekend. I'm not anymore.
yeah, I'm also
But
not
was
home, but it's whatever. Are you coming home this weekend?
me?
Yeah,
No, I come home the 15th for summer.
15th. Oh shit, that's awesome. It probably will still be in theaters. We can
Yeah,
go.
like yeah, if it's still in theaters, we should.
Yes, let's go. Can I get a poggers in the chat for that?
Can I get a poggers?
Fun movie. I feel like it's wrong to give it a rating out of 10 because it kind of feels not like a kids movie, but it's not a movie that you give ratings to, you know? But if you
Yeah,
were to
like
give a rating, what
fucking
would you give?
7, probably.
I don't know. I feel like it's
That's the
hard.
first number.
Because it's really not, it's not going to challenge your brain all that much, but it's going to give you a lot of fun. It's in a different category,
Yeah,
I think. In the fun category, I say it's like a 9. In the quality of movie category, I, pushing 7 because it looks really good, I guess. I
I
don't know.
guess. Yeah,
That's
it
up
does
to
look
you.
really good. It is visually
Oh
stimulating.
yeah, and they really didn't hold back on showing all of the, you know, stuff. The
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
main.
stuff.
Why
Yeah.
am I the CG? The Godzilla and King Kong. Why did I blank on that? Oh my god, that's just embarrassing. Okay, you want to slap in
Oh
the
my!
what?
I was mocking you.
Okay, don't do it again, or I'm gonna slap you.
Oh my god!
Okay, do
I will
we gotta
slap
do
you.
a commercial break?
Oh yeah, we do have to do a commercial break. We forgot about last time. I feel like this is going to be a lot of.
Unnecessary work.
Sometimes we do this.
Oh wait, no, we're just gonna
Well,
forget.
yes,
You mean?
yes.
You know,
There's
just like
going
part
to
of
be
our job,
points where we forget.
which we just like. You know what?
And unfortunately, the way Anchor works, which is where we upload it, like we do our intro, and then it's intro, and then the only place we can put it, the ad or the coming ads, are from are in between the intro and the actual show. So I don't know if I should do the ad right up front or if I should keep doing that because I can't put the ad last.
I don't want to put the ad right up front
So
because it kind of pushes people away. That's just my opinion.
you're right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that bothers people. Sorry,
They can
tell
just
us,
hear
and
our
we'll stop.
nice voices until we finish talking about the movies, and then if they really care and really want to hear more, they can listen to the news and what we watching and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
this way is better, but you know,
This way is better. Deal with it. We hate you.
we hate you.
Yep, we do.
Okay.
Now, please
All right.
quietly go down.
Taking a pause.
Okay.
Goodbye.
YouTube's not taking a pause. I do actually want to talk to you about scheduling in this little issue, like little bit where only YouTube is in there. So this is fun.
Yes.
You want to do Transformers after the Marvel movies?
Yeah, so we're just not gonna tell the Spotify people.
No,
about
no.
it.
They won't know. They'll find out. The
That's
people who
great.
really care, the YouTube people, they're gonna hear about this.
Real? Oh, I guess yeah, because we have like thousands of views now.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It's episode 29, right? That's what I said.
That's what you said, and that's what I said. So, yeah.
Okay.
Don't make me sound like an idiot, please. Even though I like as if I haven't been doing that already. Transformer
Anyway.
movies. Why specifically? I was not expecting you to be excited whenever I pitched those to you.
I like Transform. I don't like Transformers, but I like Transformers. I don't like the movies.
I like
Nobody likes
Transformers
the movies,
themselves,
but
like
I
like the
Transformers.
cartoons.
Yeah, I like the cartoons and the idea of Transformers and the lore and all that. I don't know. Do we have to do all of them?
Yes, I promise.
No.
No, because here's the thing. People only want to watch the bad ones. They want to hear us talk shit on the movies, and they want to hear our sorrow and depression from watching the movies.
But there's got to be some we can skip.
There's only 5, Jack.
Oh. Yeah, but that's 5
There's
weeks.
well, there's 6
No,
if you include
we'll
Bumblebee.
combine. Well, we have to combine.
What? We don't have to combine. We totally don't. Well, we could probably combine 1 and 2 because 1 isn't very complex and 2 is
That's
during the
4
writer's
weeks.
strike. And I see nothing
4
wrong with that.
weeks of Transformers.
Dude, you know that the last 3 movies are about 3 hours long?
I guess. I don't know.
I know. It's depressing. It really is. I promise you. We'll make it, I guess. You're the one that wanted to do. Well, I mean, I wanted to do it, but then you were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Oh, I agreed.
Yeah.
That's my sin. Agreeing.
Yeah. Personally, the one group of films that I never ever want to cover is Star Wars.
Yeah, but didn't you like addendum that earlier in text?
No, I texted you and I said, "Hey, the only time I'll ever do it is if we get like 10,000."
Oh yeah, like if enough
petition.
people tell us to.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
I mean, I am a Star Wars fan. I like and watch everything Star Wars related, but God, those movies are not good, and I don't want to.
No, I just don't want to talk about them.
Yeah, because we'll get crucified.
Yeah, that or I don't know. It's just boring.
They are boring. They're so boring. I don't want to watch them. I'll watch episodes 4, 5, sometimes 3, but then the other ones are just like, why?
Yeah, I don't know. I like talking about like anime and uh,
Action movies and
other
stuff like that.
shit, action movies, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. There's certain things I like talking about.
Star Wars has its own
Star
genre
Wars is
that isn't
not
fun
one
to
of
talk
them.
about.
All right.
It's mainly because,
And
like, of the 11 movies, there's two that are good.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, but Star Wars is all bad, good,
God,
good, bad.
really, like, this is an obscure one, Godzilla versus King Kong. So if no one listens to this, I feel like that's for the best because then I won't die from me shitting on the Star Wars fandom.
Fair.
All right, you
Eh.
can start with Spotify whenever you want.
And we're back.
Hello,
Part
back.
2. But you guys don't know that. It's only for me editing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Sorry,
This is really
hear that.
enjoyable for you, I can tell.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah, but
mean,
this
it's
one is
not really editing. I
yeah.
don't really edit. Surprise, people who have been picking up on it, but we don't edit these as of late. But maybe soon. Wink wonk.
So speaking of Star Wars, um,
Speaking of Star Wars, yeah,
on
to
May
the people
4th,
who
2021, the new Star Wars series, The Bad Batch, which follows a batch of clones that are different than the other clones. That's what the show is, and that starts on May 4th.
that's what the show is.
Yeah, so you know the Clone Wars TV show, and you know how in the last season they had the Bad Batch. We get an
No.
entire show off of that. Um,
Cool.
I think it'll be okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the other stuff.
You
Everybody's
should
like, you
check out
have to
Clone
see
Wars.
it.
Clone
And I
Wars
go,
is actually
okay.
really good. I do,
Yeah. Well, I don't want it. So
I respect that, but I
I just
mean,
don't feel like.
no, I completely get that because it is 7 seasons and seasons are long. Well,
Holy shit.
actually, no. The seventh season is only what 12 episodes. That ain't bad, and it's some of the best Star Wars. Well, not the seventh season of Clone Wars is some of the worst Star Wars and also some of the best Star Wars. So take that as you will.
Take that as you will.
Yeah. So three of them are really, really, really bad, and three of them are really, really good. Rick and
Interesting.
Morty is starting season 5 June 20th of 2021. That's so funny, Pickle Rick. Haha, funniest thing I've ever seen.
Hooray.
Hooray.
And fucking what's the offshoot show that they're doing?
Oh my God, Solar Opposites. Isn't that's
Yeah,
coming out soon, right? Or is it out
I
already?
think so. I feel like it's already out. I'm almost 90%
Yeah,
sure
I
it's
think it
already
is
out.
too. I watched season 1 of that and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It
So
was really funny.
yeah,
And I
so
thought
I'm
I
happy
was so
about that.
sad that there was so little of it.
Yeah, me too. I thought that exact me, Devin, and Skylar one time got together and then watched the entire season, and we were like, "This is it." Damn.
Yeah, I know. That sucks, dude.
It does. Catwoman. She from specifically from the upcoming. God damn it! Why am I blanking? I think Robert Pattinson movie. The Catwoman that's in that. She has her own TV series for HBO Max, and a sequel has been announced for the Robert Pattinson Batman as well, which actually is a good thing in my opinion because I think that means that the Batman's going to be really good. The sequel is titled The Batman: Dark Vengeance. So
Yeah. Well,
cool.
haven't we? Wait, Robert Pattinson bat. We haven't. Have we got that yet?
No, it's coming out. That's why I said it's going to be good because
Why did
they
they?
they
What
paid
the fuck?
for the sequel already. So that means
I'm
that they
so confused. Why would anybody greenlight a sequel when the first one's not even out?
because it means they know it's going to be good.
Okay,
Shut up and be
that
happy about
seems
it.
silly.
It
That
is
seems
silly. It
silly.
is, okay? There you don't I will we will get to it. I have a screenshot, don't worry. It's
Oh,
coming in the movie
hooray!
news. It gets way worse, okay?
Okay.
This isn't one of the worst parts though. Russell Crowe has joined the cast of Thor 4, Thor Love and Thunder. I don't know what he is, but he's in the movie now. And immediately that makes me think back to Man of Steel because he was in that and it's another superhero movie. And I think we should eventually go through the DCAU movies because they have some really bad ones in there and people like bad talking bad on movies apparently, which is fun.
I guess.
Um Eternals Eternals is being released on Disney Plus instead of in theaters. Like they're just skipping it. But also, I saw things that went against that, so that might be an This last week has been literally the worst for when it comes to news. I was talking to Jack about that. I'm gonna take specific the rest of my other news. All of the rest that I say is Like I double checked it and triple checked it, and that is true. But this specifically one here, I don't know if it's true or not because I have seen things that said it's going to Disney Plus, and I've seen things that it's going to be released hybrid, and I've also seen things that it's releasing only in theaters. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this movie, and it's 100% because of April Fool's Day, and it is so ungodly amounts of annoying. The fact that everyone thinks it's so funny to release a bunch of fake news to on April Fool's Day. Whatever. Fuck. It's not even news that matters. Why am I getting angry? Whatever. This matters to me. This is my life. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Space Jam released a trailer and
My
a
life.
bunch of posters, 8 posters, which is cool, and 2 trailers. I thought it looked pretty good.
Wait, what did you say? What was
Space
it?
Jam? Space Jam
Oh,
2: A New
yeah.
Legacy.
I saw a little
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. That's really all I can say. I don't really know where it's
bit
gonna
of that.
go. I'm excited for it because Looney Tunes and Space Jam and LeBron. So hopefully it'll be good. I really hope it isn't garbage.
Yeah, that
Okay,
would be preferred, but who
now
knows?
time for a fun little thing. So Warner Brothers has released their DC lineup. You want to hear it? These are all the greenlit movies, by the way. And keep in mind that some of these have been greenlit for like 5 years. And also,
Okay.
like, they have a really weird fucking schedule where some of their green lights just disappear and they don't tell anything. We're just going to have to roll with that. So I'm going to go through the movies that have dates, and then I'll go through the movies that are TBD, okay? So the ones with dates.
Okay.
August 6th, The Suicide Squad, that's coming out soon. March
Good.
4th, 2022 is The Batman with Robert Pattinson. Black Adam, July 29th, 2022 with The Rock and the others. One of them I couldn't say the name of last week. I don't remember.
Okay.
The Flash, that has been in limbo for about 8 years, is coming out on November 4th, 2022, which is fun. Aquaman 2,
Okay.
December 16th, 2022. And Shazam, Fury of the Gods, June 2nd, 2023. I have a weird
Okay.
feeling that Flash, Aquaman, and Shazam are not coming out. And that's a little prediction that I have right now. I don't think it will. I'm sorry. It just seems so weird that those seem to be in the DCEU, but have also been in limbo for like a really long period of time. Specifically, Flash, who has had, I think, 3 director changes and 4 script rewrites, which, if you don't know anything about film, that's very not good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's gonna suck. TBD. There's a Batgirl movie in works. Blue Beetle, which might be okay. I'm excited. I like Blue Beetle. Superman, the one
Yeah,
that's
Blue
direct.
Beetle's kind
Yeah, Blue Beetle's badass. Superman, that is directed by J.J. Abrams and probably is going to be based off Obama. Wonder Woman 3, which hopefully that's better than the last one. Green Lantern Corps,
Yes.
which has been literally in limbo since 2013. Static Shock, the movie, and Zatanna. Cool. So, for anyone who is excited about any of those movies I said, probably assume that all of them aren't going to happen except for Suicide Squad, Batman, and Black Adam until they come out, because you never know. Specifically with
right.
Warner Brothers and DC, because they don't have their shit together.
Yeah, seriously, like ever.
Not a single time. Tobey Maguire's stunt double has confirmed that he is in Spider-Man 3, so all of the previous theories that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will be in Spider-Man 3 are pretty much confirmed with that, which is pretty
like
cool.
essentially it. Sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Basically. Yeah, cool.
But we like knew.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, we basically knew. For some reason, I think someone a part of the Batman movie, the Robert Pattinson one, came out and said that the Batman will be set on Earth 2. And like, cool, but I don't understand how that has any meaning to literally anything, because Warner Brothers has said many, many times that all of the movies they're releasing in like the next 4 or 5 years have no connection to each other. So I don't what the fuck are they doing? I'm sorry. Like it's actually bothersome because I am a big DC fan and I'm just seeing this shit and I'm like, they don't know what's going on. And I don't think anyone does. I think they're just going to be like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. From now until like forever. This is so stupid. It's whatever. Fuck this shit. You gotta get. Do you have any movie news before we get into what we've been watching?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, I'm sorry for that little rant that just happened there. What have you been watching the last week, Jack?
Oh shit. I actually feel like I had stuff, but I
I
can't
started
remember
writing it
now.
down, by the way.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I write it down like every once in a while. I started reading Dune. It's pretty big, like
Oh
100
my!
pages in.
Holy shit, dude! You're actually. Are you gonna finish it?
I hope I will.
That's really rare for you. I'm sorry.
Uh, let's, let me check HBO.
Have you started watching either Falcon and Winter Soldier or Invincible?
No,
Damn it.
I was gonna start Invincible, and then I started watching the gorilla one, King Kong, which
Okay.
is good. So,
Okay. You know, that makes more
uh,
sense watching the star of the show instead of watching something that's only optional. Cool, cool. Uh,
yeah,
I think the last episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier is my favorite episode so far. There
that's
is
good.
like the not and when it comes to TV shows, not a director can't direct every single episode usually, and I kind of really like that in this situation because episodes 3 and episodes 4 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier are being directed by the guy who did John Wick, and he does such a fucking good job. And specifically
Oh,
in episode 3, because episode 4 hasn't released yet, so I don't know what he did in that. Episode 3, there is the scene where they go to like the bar, I guess, and it's just fucking awesome. And then they go to a club, and Zemo's doing a little jig, and it's just so fucking enjoyable. The entire episode is awesome because of the way he directed it. I think I don't remember it's guy, girl, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I'll remember his name next week whenever I talk about him more because he's directing the next episode of Winter Soldier again. The most recent episode of Invincible was quite enjoyable. I still like that show. Good show. 10 out of 10. Not really, but who cares? What else? Did you?
oh,
Uh, Wait, what?
Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to get to that. I have other stuff because I have a
Oh,
longer
okay.
list for that. I
Well,
watched.
I
You,
finished Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen.
that one, yeah. How was Jujutsu Kaisen? We'll talk about Attack on Titan.
Really good. First season was incredible,
I know.
and
I'll get into it eventually.
spoiler, like
No,
the first, no, not spoiler, but like
I took my
for later in the
headphones
episode.
out, so
Oh
yeah,
no,
you can just say.
wait, it's not an actually spoiler. Oh
Okay,
fuck,
no, we're
this
good
is
then.
hilarious.
No, you're good.
It's not actually a spoiler. Just for later in the episode, I liked the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen better than I liked the ending, quote unquote,
That's not
ending
an ending
of
because that doesn't count as an
Attack
ending
on Titan.
because technically speaking, it's
There's a part two
yeah, but it's whatever. I think that's so stupid. I hate that.
that
Didn't they
they
switch?
okay
They
that they
switched
fucking
animation
they
companies
said
so that they wouldn't have to do this, but then they did it anyway.
yeah,
Fuck that.
so that they were like final season. Why would you name it the final and make it
Because
such a
it
big
still
deal?
is season 4, technically speaking.
Right, but
What?
then
You know what? Fuck it. Wait, can I say the other movie stuff I watched before we get into this? Just because
yeah,
I do
because
actually
I'm
have a lot of stuff to
very
say.
mad.
Okay. I watched Kong Skull Island again. That movie is very enjoyable. I like it a lot. It's very fun. It feels like an
It's a
anime,
good one.
just like Godzilla versus Kong. I watched the movie Death of Superman, which is in the DC animated universe. That is a very good movie. I like the animation quality. I feel like it was better than not quality of movie, but the animation was better in that movie than the final movie. I'm blanking on the name right now. I started season 2 of Doom Patrol. It's fun. I really like Doom Patrol. They seem to be keeping it up with how they did previously. And I started watching the Harley Quinn TV show, which is actually really fucking enjoyable. It's actually really funny. I'm on episode 7 right now. I just turned around because it's on in the background. And finally, I watched the 4th season of Attack on Titan.
It's fine. Last
It's
episode
fine.
was fine.
I liked the last episode.
But
I thought it was arguably the best episode. No. Okay.
nah, I wouldn't say that.
I think episode 5 is probably the best.
I don't know what episode it is.
So it end in the middle of it. I think Raynor comes in contact with Aaron, and then they have their conversation, and then Aaron turns.
Oh,
into
in
a
the
Titan.
fight. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one is the best one. Yeah.
yeah. At least in my opinion, because I don't. It doesn't have the fight in that episode, but they did something I wasn't expecting because I found the first 4 episodes of the season to be ungodly amounts of boring and unfun to watch. Like it was really cool seeing Rainer like take down that tower, but I don't care about these characters. Like the only one I care about there is Rainer, and he is sulking, and I don't care about Gabby. At least at this point in the show, in the first 4 episodes, this was my impression. I just didn't give a shit. I was playing on my phone a lot of the time because of the fact that these are all new characters in a show that is supposed to be showing us our characters after the time skip. So I'm sitting there literally bored out of my mind because I don't give a shit about anything that's going on. And then in episode 5, it does a complete 180 because we showed us Aaron in I think episode 3, but he didn't really do anything. And then you walk into the room and he gives Rainer a wave with a cut on his hand, and then you like picture that you put everything together and you're just like, holy shit, this is awesome. Because I wasn't expecting Aaron to like basically be a suicide bomber with his hand thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the equivalent of him holding like a trigger to a bunch of explosives, and
Yeah.
that was really cool to me. But then they did it like 10 times throughout the season, and it kind of lost its novelty towards the end, and I was like, oh well, okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah, and I respect that. One of the reasons why I like Attack on Titan as much as I do is because of how fucking awesome some of the plot twists are. But in this season, it kind of felt like the author was like, let's try and do as much twist as possible because that's what is expected of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel right because a good twist comes with a lot of buildup, and these just kind of come out of nowhere. So
yeah, no, they're just twists to be twists, and
Yeah,
they're not even
exactly.
like big or game changing.
I
They're
hope you
just
know, with us
for
saying this,
episode.
we're like, I've mentioned getting crucified by fan bases multiple times this episode, but we will literally get crucified because this cult fan base is on a different level.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I was in a group chat. I hope Ellie doesn't watch this. I'm not shitting on you, Ellie, if she is watching this. I just thought it was funny that we were all in a group chat. It was me, Ben, and Ellie, and I was like, I'm mad that they said it was the final season and they're putting out a part two. That's kind of frustrating. And Ben was like, "Yeah, I agree," or they liked my text, and
Message
then
you.
Ellie was like, "Well, it is, that's what they do in anime," and I was like,
No,
"Yeah,
it's
I
not.
guess
This
I."
is the only anime that does that I know of.
Uh, no, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think there's a few.
Well, I mean, of the I don't know how to say this in a way that
Chainsaw
doesn't
Man's doing that.
really. They're doing a part 1, part 2 thing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
it's
pretty
more like a
goofy.
next. It feels like a next season.
Yeah, and this doesn't feel like a next season, at least in my
No,
opinion. The way
yeah,
they ended
I
it really felt like
yes.
the end of an
I
episode.
was gonna say it can't feel like a next season because it's called the fucking final season.
Yeah. Apparently, it's final season in a movie. At least that's what I was told by one of my friends. Which is whatever. I mean, I'm okay with that. But at this point, at least from me, someone who hasn't watched it from the very beginning, and I don't understand how people who have watched it from the beginning are not angry about this. Because at least from me and my point of view, I'm just like, oh my god, just fucking end it already, you know?
Yeah,
This show started in 2013.
yeah,
It's 4 seasons.
yeah. I don't get it.
It should have ended in 2017, but now
Yeah.
it's 2021 and it's still
I'm not
going on.
allowed to say anything about that because I read Berserk, so
Yeah, I
and
read
that
Berserk
will
too.
never end.
Yeah, yeah. No, but like there is a confirmed end though of Attack on Titan, and it's in the near
Yeah,
future, and they just kind of were dragging it
just
out.
drag it out. Yeah,
And I know that part of it is because of the animation, and part of it's because of the fact that it takes a while to write manga and release manga, so there isn't even an end to the manga as of right now.
yeah.
But
But
holy
I
shit,
don't know.
dude.
It's yeah, it's whatever. That and at least it was a bittersweet ending for me because that means the Chainsaw Man anime is just that much closer.
They're being made
Now
by
they
Mappa too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
I was just
disappointed.
talking
Like,
about that the other day. Because I feel like Mappa's doing fucking everything
yeah, no,
now.
they did got a high school, and I think that like I don't
That's
not
too
that I don't think
much.
Mappa ruined Attack on Titan's animation because I know that they had to do it because of like money and time, but it does. You can't look at the two season like season 3 and season 4, and just because you know that the reasons why they look so different, doesn't justify the fact that they look so different. And holy shit, it looks so much worse.
Really? Oh, I
At
don't think
least
it was
in
that
my
much
opinion. I thought
worse.
the CGI was super, super, super noticeable, specifically with the Titans. And I this sounds weird, but whenever the Beast Titan fell for the first time in season 4, and they kind of did like a mirrored shot of him falling in that Levi fight, it was so noticeable the difference in quality from whenever the two like it happened the same way. I do gotta say, I don't like what they did with Levi, specifically at the end. And I'm not like Levi is my favorite character in the show, but I'm not like pissed if he died. I think the way he died is really stupid because I feel like they're gonna make it so he's not dead, and then I'll think to
Yeah.
myself, how the fuck did he get out of there? Because like
Yeah.
I get it, it's Levi, he's like the best, but he literally was like a singular inch away from an exploding bomb. It was exploding, and he still wasn't gone yet. There logically is no way for him to survive, but we know he will.
Yeah, of course. Of course it will.
But if he dies, I also think that's a really stupid way to kill one of the best characters in the show.
Yeah, I agree with that too. All right. I think we've got our grievances out for our respective
Actually,
shows.
I wanna do a 180 real quick because I made it seem like I hated the season. I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
I thought it was enjoyable. I liked it a lot. I just think that season 2 and 3 are better.
I agree with that.
And it's really impossible. Again, I I'm I'm being kind of hypocritical by earlier in the video just saying sometimes you just gotta turn your lizard brain on and enjoy shit. And I guess I'm not doing that with Attack on Titan, but I don't think I like the previous seasons entailed me to turn on lizard brain because they are like a very smart. It's a very smart show, and you shouldn't be able to turn on lizard brain and have fun. You have to pay attention. So with me paying attention and I see all these flaws, I can't just say that it's a perfect season like everyone else on the internet. I don't
Yeah.
think it
No,
deserves
I
to be
agree with
number
that.
one over Full Metal Alchemist on my anime list. But then again, my anime list really doesn't matter in the long haul, so I don't care. All right, I think I've angered enough communities for today. I'm so
Me too.
sorry for yelling about your favorite TV show or whatever the fuck I talked about Star Wars on the YouTube side of things. I'm gonna
Cool.
die. I'm gonna get killed by someone.
Uh,
It's okay.
nah, yeah.
It's whatever. We'll see you guys next week with almost the wrap up of the Marvel Universe, Endgame, and then we have Spider-Man after that. I think. Yeah, fun. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Wonderful. Adios, everyone. Like and
See you
subscribe,
guys.
please.
Bye.